Hello there once again. Welcome back to our exam for review. This time we'll be doing problem 5g, where they give you this system of equation that has x squared plus y squared equals 8 and x squared minus y squared equals 6. This is going to work a little bit differently from some of the other ones because you've got squares on x and y. Now, the first thing I'd like to point out is that we have plus y squared in the first equation and minus y squared in the second equation. If you see that pattern, you can add the two equations together. So we'll have x squared plus x squared gives 2x squared. Positive y squared and negative y squared cancels out and gives 0. And then 8 plus 6 gives 14. Now let's try to solve for x. Now that we've eliminated y, we'll divide by 2 on both sides, and we'll have x squared equals 14 divided by 2 gives 7. Now, to clear the square, we take a square root on both sides. So if we square root the x squared and square root the 7, on the left we'll have x, and on the right we'll have plus or minus square root 7. We will get two solutions. It is easy to forget about the plus or minus here, but don't forget about it because you have to make sure that if you have a square, you should get two solutions most of the time. Now, let's try plugging in x equals square root 7 into one of our equations. Let's go ahead and use this equation on top. We'll start with x squared plus y squared equals 8. If we let x equal square root 7, we'll have square root 7 squared plus y squared equals 8. Now we can cancel the square root with the second power. Those are, again, an example of something we call inverse functions. So we'll say 7 plus y squared equals 8. We can subtract 7 off both sides, and we will get y squared equals 1, and then once again take the square root, and we'll end up with y equals plus or minus 1, because square root of 1 is, of course, 1. So here are our solutions from this section. We used x equals root 7. We'll write that as our x value. We got two possible y values here, positive 1 and negative 1, so we have to write both possibilities. The x will be square root of 7 both times. The y could be positive 1 or negative 1. Both of them will be solutions. However, that's not the only x we got. Now we can try x equals negative root 7. And let's put it in the same equation. Once again, we'll use x squared plus y squared equals 8. Inside of this parentheses, we place our x, negative square root 7, squared plus y squared equals 8. Once again, the square root and the square cancel, and when you square a negative number, that means it becomes positive. So once again, root 7 squared becomes 7 plus y squared equals 8. This is the same thing we have last time. We know that y squared equals 1, and therefore y is equal to plus or minus 1. Now, this solution came from negative square root 7. So, in both cases, our x is negative square root 7, and our y could be positive 1, or it could be negative 1. So all four of these solutions that I've just written are all solutions to the system of equations. So when you answer this question, make sure that you remember to write all 4 solutions. If you only get 2 solutions, that means you haven't solved all of the problem. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again soon.